Welcome to the Angus Report, a news program for cattle producers.
This week's top headlines from American Angus Association headquarters in St. Joseph, Missouri include China's growing demand for beef.
We talked to a commercial Angus cattleman who's making the most of his Angus genetics through the latest selection tools.
Body condition scoring can save producers dollars when it comes to feed costs, and backgrounding tips to reach the best genetic potential.
This is the Angus Report. Hello, I'm Bob Cervera.
And I'm Crystal Albers.
Our top news this week. Proper management and animal welfare practices allow the best genetics to reach their potential, even in harsh conditions. Oklahoma commercial cow-calf producer Joe Mayer puts a lot of focus into selecting the best registered Angus bulls for his commercial Angus cows. He uses tools like $B and GeneMax, and it shows. Mayer's calves regularly reach 70 to 80% certified Angus beef acceptance on the grid.
Cattle are not going to achieve those carcass grades if they don't have the genetics to do it. There are several things we look at. First thing is the calving ease direct. Then we look for a heavy carcass weight. We look for a marbling EPD of over 1. Then we look for ribeye over 1. Then to me, docility is extremely important. Every bull we own, we have 50K data on. We select for replacement heifers based on GeneMax scores. Then we try to mate those to the really high quality bulls. And through that process, we try to increase that percent of our carcasses that hit that prime goal.
Mayer earned the 2013 Certified Angus Beef Commercial Commitment to Excellence Award, presented during the Certified Angus Beef Annual Conference in September. Public meetings of the Farm Bill Conference Committee began in late October, beginning with opening statements, followed by discussions of the differences between the House and Senate versions of Farm Bill policy. The biggest controversy will likely be funding for the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or the Food Stamp Program. 41 House and Senate lawmakers comprise the committee. Congress has until January 1st to pass a new farm bill before ag policy reverts back to the 1940s laws and price levels.
Body condition score is an important consideration as you think about feeding the cow herd through the winter months. That's according to Rick Rasby of the University of Nebraska, who says body condition affects calf health at time of calving and how well cows will rebreed.
Body condition score is actually a better measure of your nutrition program as compared to body weight. And there's an optimal body condition that you'd like to have cows at that's related to reproduction, and also to how that calf may be able to handle a lot of stress at the time of calving. Feeding them beyond a body condition score really of 5 for most cases, you're not going to get an increase in performance. Now that changes when you think about young females, especially first calf heifers, is that probably having them in a body condition score 6 would be pretty important because they're still trying to grow. And so the idea is to be proactive, try to get them in ideal body condition prior to calving. Pay particular attention to young cows, okay? Especially young cows that have calves on them. The idea would be maybe you wean those calves instead of at 205 days, you wean them at 180 days to get them in ample body condition prior to the start of the calving season. We've actually developed an app that can fit on, it's a mobile app, fit on iPhones or Androids to make your scores more accurate, at least from that 1 to 9 scoring system.
China's beef imports are expected to rise significantly in the next decade, given the country's growing middle class. The U.S. Meat Export Federation says China's beef demand has expanded in the last 12 to 14 months, and regions like Hong Kong and Taiwan are seeing increases as well. In fact, U.S. beef exports to Taiwan will set a record this year. Of course, the Chinese market provides significant opportunity to beef exporting countries like the U.S. if China lifts its decade-long suspension of U.S. beef.
As land becomes more scarce and more expensive, university researchers suggest cattlemen consider an alternative system that more efficiently uses feed byproducts in a dry lot setting. Jason Sawyer of Texas A&M University discusses how to adopt an intensified production system.
As land becomes more scarce and more expensive and other byproducts and co-products become more available, we have an opportunity to transfer calories between the systems. In other words, the ranch is limited in the amount of calories it can produce. That means that I'm limited in my ability to expand the operation unless I buy another ranch. But what I can do is I can purchase byproduct feeds or residues from other agricultural operations, and I can bring those into the ranch as an additional source of calories. But now, see, I've basically bought another ranch without buying another acre of land because I was able to secure more calories.
We go now to Jenna McCrell with a look at some of the week's other headlines you may have missed.
Thanks, Crystal. The defamation lawsuit filed against ABC News coverage of lean, finely textured beef could soon see its end. A December 16th hearing has been set for a motion to dismiss the suit, according to the Sioux City Journal. The lawsuit filed by Beef Products Incorporated, which seeks $1.2 billion in damages caused by the rash news coverage, was moved from federal court to a circuit court earlier this summer. With their sights set on consumers in their 20s and 30s, the checkoff will communicate through email, blogs, and social media to help share beef's message about nutrition, health, and research. An interesting study from The Ohio State University confirms that the average age of a farmer is growing, but that actually mirrors trends found throughout the entire U.S. workforce. According to the study, U.S. farmers tend to be older than workers in other industries, and it's been true since 1980. As part of that larger perspective, the research suggests the U.S. will have little problem replacing its aging farmer population. And that's just a quick look at the news headlines you may have missed. For the Angus Report, I'm Jenna McCrell.
When the Angus Report returns, some backgrounding tips for better marbling and genetic potential.
And New York Angus breeder Phil Trowbridge discusses the past year in the Angus business.
Visit Angus.org to continue watching this episode of the Angus Report.
The Angus Report is brought to you by Merck Animal Health. Why not prevent respiratory disease before it steals from your bottom line? Vista Once protects your calves with the most complete respiratory disease coverage available. And Vision Blackleg vaccines can add 14 pounds per calf at weaning. Contact your veterinarian or animal health supplier today.
Mid-Continent Livestock Supplements provide high-quality, free-choice supplements for your cattle. The all-natural, high-performance cooked molasses tubs allow you to control supplement intake, reduce waste, and lower your feed costs. MLS tubs are more than a supplement. It's a guarantee your cattle are getting their required daily supplement, so you reach your production targets. Mid-Continent Livestock Supplements, the supplement your cattle deserve. Find out more at mlstubs.com.
We stand for what we believe in. We believe in you. It's more than a job. It's your way of life. Who you are, where you live, and what you do. The way you treat your cattle, your family, your employees, and your neighbors. The water you drink, the air you breathe, and the ground you walk on. What you do every day gives families something to gather around every night. It's about doing what's right for your cattle, your land, your community, and your business. It's your livelihood, and it means as much to us as it does to you. We all believe in responsible beef. Let's stand together at responsiblebeef.com.
Join the team, the Beef Quality Assurance Team. Getting BQA certified shows you're committed to practices that produce the highest quality beef in the world. And by visiting BQA.org, you can take the online certification course at a time that fits your schedule and from the comfort of your home or office. You'll also find lots of helpful tips on improving animal health and animal handling practices. Get certified, BQA certified, because it's about doing the right thing. Visit BQA.org today and become a member of the BQA team. When forage quality is low, power your cow herd with VitaFerm Power products. Power Keg, Power Meal, and Power Lick Tub. All three deliver natural 20% protein and are fully fortified with Amaferm, the digestive enhancer, and Conceptaid levels of vitamins and minerals like copper, zinc, and manganese. VitaFerm Power products include the minerals your cattle need to maximize reproduction and health, which means you don't have to feed minerals separately. VitaFerm Power products for cattle on mature forages, crop residues, or low-energy hay. Learn more at VitaFerm.com.
Schiefelbein Farms is all about family. Schiefelbein Farms is one of the largest registered Angus herds with more than 700 cows. Schiefelbein Farms is customer service. Our customer buyback program ensures top dollar for our customers' calves and ensures the use of high-quality Schiefelbein bulls. Schiefelbein Farms, changing the way seed stock business gets done. Learn more at www.schiefelbeinfarms.com.
America is full of great stories, and I Am Angus tells them. Join us Thanksgiving evening, November 28th, as the American Angus Association celebrates the holiday with you and your family. We'll travel to America's last best places, from the plains of Oklahoma to the woodlands of Wisconsin. And featured on this episode is Chuck Backus, a space-age engineer who followed his dreams to ranch in Arizona. I Am Angus. Join us on Thanksgiving evening, right here on RFD TV.